Myself, Ketan M. Patel from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Department is Electrical Engineering Department. And subject is Testing and Commissioning of Electrical Equipment, 4th year, 8th semester. Chapter number 1, Testing of Transformer, Plant and Equipment. TCW subject is the power system and industrial plants consist of number of electrical types, transformers, circuit breakers, and other equipment which require installation, commissioning, and regular maintenance to prevent permanent breakdown. It is required to carry out supervised installation, commissioning, and maintenance of various electrical equipment in power station, substation, and industry. The course will be able to students to understand the concept, principle, and acquire basic skills of installation, commissioning, and maintenance of electrical equipment in power station, substation, and industry. First, the difference between foreign test and power test transformer, like a type test, routine test, special test, and commissioning test. Here, in transformer, testing is carried out as per IS 2026. First is routine, second is type test, and third one is special test. First is routine test. Now, what is routine test? Routine tests are made on every transformer before it leaves the factory to ensure that it is in accordance with the specification. Here, first is measurement of winding resistance, measurement of insulation resistance, separate source voltage resistance test like high voltage test on HV and LV. Fourth is induced over voltage resistance test, TVTF test. Fifth is measurement of voltage ratio. Sixth is measurement of no load loss and current. Seventh is measurement of load loss and impedance, efficiency and regulations. 8 is vector to verifications. 9 is oil BDV test, oil background voltage test. 10 is test on OLTC. Next, type test. Now, what is type test? These tests are carried out only on one transformer of the lot. Type tests are performed on a single transformer of an one type to confirm assigned ratings characteristics. Type test usually relates to the first unit manufactured by a firm to a given specifications. All routine test and lightning impulse test and temperature rise test and also noise level test are the classification of type test. Next, special test. Now, special tests are conducted in the presence of the purchaser or his representatives as specified in the tenders. First is additional impulse test, short circuit test, measurement of zero phase sequence impedance test, measurement of acoustic noise level, measurement of harmonics of the no load current, and magnetic balance test. Now first, routine test. Routine test, measurement of winding resistance. These tests measure the resistance of the HV and LV winding. The value of resistance should be balanced for all the three phases and should match the design values. Equipment used by digital resistance meter. In next lecture, we discuss all the testing related to routine test, type test, and special test with the help of the figure. Now, measurement of insulation resistance measures the insulation resistance of HV and LV windings with respect to earth or body and between LV and HV winding. Insulation tester or maker is used to measurement of insulation resistance. Recommended value are 2000 mega ohm for HV side and 500 mega ohm for LV side. Now, thirdly, separate source voltage resistance test for high voltage test on HV and LV. These tests check the insulation property between primary to earth or secondary to earth and between primary and secondary. We measure all these type of terminals. HV voltage test, HV LV winding connected together and HV winding connected together and given 28 kV for 11 kV transformer for 1 minute. Now LV high voltage test. In LV high voltage test, HV winding connected together and LV winding connected together and given 3 kV for 1 minute. And high voltage tester 100 kV and 3 kV are used. In short circuit test also gives the transformer about the leakage impedance, load losses, impedance voltage of power transformer. Now 4. Induced overvoltage resistance test or DVDF test. This test checks the interturn insulation for 11 kV to 433 volt transformer or 866 volts are applied at the 433 volt winding with the help of generator for 1 minute. It is induced 22 kV on 11 kV side. The frequency of the 866 volt supply is also increased to 100 Hz. Equipment used is motor generator set. Measurement of voltage ratio test. These tests measure the voltage ratio as per the customer's requirement. This is a transformation ratio V1 by V2 equal to N1 by N2 equal to E1 by E2 equal to I2 by I1. This is a transformation ratio. In voltage ratio test is equal to the turns ratio in a transformer. Using the principle, the turns ratio is measured with the help of the turns ratio meter. If it is correct, then the voltage ratio is assumed to be correct. Measured by the equivalent turns ratio meter. In turns ratio test consists of small portable transformer with a fixed primary and secondary winding having a large number of tapping. Two selector switches are used. First is 1 force and other one is 5, so that any voltage desired could be obtained for direct reading. The HV side of the transformer under test is connected to low voltage and main supply, say 400 or 220 volt. The induced voltage on the secondary winding is compared with the voltage output of the ratiometer. After observing that the two voltages are in opposition, rate reading are obtained by an ammeter connected between the two windings so that the circulating current due to the difference in potential may be detected. Ratio test should be connected on every transformer as an ratio error detected. The winding may be radially rectified. Permissible tolerance plus or minus 0.5% of the declared ratio. This test should be connected for position for every tapping. Now measurement of no load loss and current. The iron loss and no load current are measured in this test. The 433 volt winding is charged as at 433 volt supply. The 11 kV winding is left open. The power consumed by the transformer of no load is the no load loss in the transformer. Effect of actual frequency must be taken into the account. And wattmeter or power analyzer equipment are used to measurement of no load loss and current. Measurement of load loss and impedance, efficiency and regulations. These tests measure the power consumed by the transformer when the 423 volt winding is short circuited and the rated current is passed through the 11 kV winding. It is also measured by the wattmeter and power analyzer equipment. Now vector load verification test. These tests verify the delta, star and n, 11 d by n, 11 vector group of a distribution transform. In vector group there are delta star n, star delta, delta delta, star star for different types of degrees. This voltmeter is used by using the voltmeter to measure vector group verifications. Now next, oil VDV test, oil breakdown voltage test is checked as per the IS standard 335. In oil VDV test, 100 mm large into 70 mm B and 80 mm high glass pot is required. 500 ml oil sample is taken. Then after spherical electrodes with cap of 2.5 mm, and recommended value is 60 kV. While VDV test cell or equipment is used to measure the breakdown voltage test. Okay, now type test. Lightning impulse test. First of all the dielectric test check the insulation level of the job. Impulse generator is used to produce a specified voltage impulse wave of 1.2 to 50 microseconds wave. One impulse of the reach voltage between 50 to 75% of the full test voltage, and subsequent 3 impulses at full voltage. For a 3-phase transformer, impulse is carried out on all 3 phases in succession. The voltage is applied on each of the line terminals in succession, keeping the other terminals urged. The current and voltage wave shapes are recorded on the oscilloscope, and any distortion in the wave shape is the criteria for failure. Okay. Next, special test. Short circuit withstand ability test. This test measures the ability of the transformer to withstand the mechanical and thermal stress caused by the external short circuit. H3 terminals are connected to supply bus of the testing plant. The LV is short circuited. The testing plant parameters are such consistent to give the rated short circuit current. Supply is made on and closed after specified duration of short circuit. The record of the current waveform is noted. There should not be any mechanical distortion fired to the transformer during this test. Similarly, no waveform distortion. The transformer should also withstand the routine test after the short circuit period. The reactance of the winding measured before and after the short circuit test should not vary beyond the limit started in the IS standard 2026. More important in short circuit and open circuit test. The value of no load current and no load losses are useful to evaluating the performance of the transformer. The no load loss is useful in evaluating transformer efficiency. The effect in magnetic circuit of the transformer cause an increase in the no load current and losses. Hence, reduced efficiency of the transformer may lead to excessive overheating and reducing in life. While short circuit losses, or we can say load losses of power transformer, short circuit test also gives the information about the leakage impedance, load losses, impedance voltage of power transformer. In this test, the terminals of LV side are short circuited by means of copper jumper. 3-phase symmetrical adjustable low voltage is applied to the HV winding. The applied voltage is gradually increased till the rated current are circulated through the secondary winding. Most important is supply voltage is only a friction operated voltage, 5 to 10%. Higher voltage will run the winding. So high voltage winding is very carefully. Now, maintenance of transformer. Transformer is the heart of any power system. Hence, preventive maintenance is always cost effective and time saving. Any failure in transfer can extremely affect the whole functioning of the organization. So transfer is very important given in power system. Okay, now maintenance of procedure. First is oil. Oil level checking, leakage to be attended. Oil VDV and acidity checking at regular intervals. If acidity is between 0.5 to 1 mg, oil should be kept under observation. VDV, color and smell of oil are indicative. Sludge, dust, dirt, moisture can be removed by the filtration. Oil, when kept up, shall be of the same weight. It may lead to sludge formations and acidic contents. Insulation resistance of the transformer should be checked once in 6 months. Maker value along with the oil value indicate the condition of transformer. Periodic dissolved gas analysis can be carried out. In 11 kV transformer, 60 kV transformer, 1 kV transformer, tie-type transformer are different cases. The measurement of insulation resistance or gas analysis. Now bushings. Bushings should be cleaned and inspected for any cracks, dust and dirt depositions, salt or chemical depositions, cement or acid fumes depositions should be carried, noted and rectified. HV bushings and LV bushings are most important in transformer. Periodic checking of any loose connections of the terminals of HV and LV side. Breather examinations, dry hydrations of silica gel if necessary. Explosion vent diaphragm examinations. Conservator to be cleaned from inside after every 3 years. Regular inspection of oil and winding temperature meter readings. Cleanliness in the substation yard with all needs wine and salt removed. Now, protection of transformer. The best way of protecting a transformer is to have good preventive maintenance schedule. Next, oil temperature indicators, winding temperature indicators, opposed relay, magnetic oil level gauge, and explosion valve. HT fuse and DO fuse, LT circuit breaker, HT circuit breaker with overload as for electrical, oil surge relay for OLTC, for OLTC, horn caps and lighting arrestor, breather. Now failure and causes. First is insufficient oil level, seepage of water in oil, prolonged overloading, single phase loading, unbalanced loading, faulty terminations, power tap, prolonged short circuit, faulty operation of tap changer switch, lack of insulation checks. Faulty design, weight quality of raw material, transist damaged transformers. After failure, transformer is removed and replaced with new repaired one without removing because of failure, which results in immediate or short time failure. Thank you.